A must-have habit for life. Welcome to Be Fab, Be You Made Simple, your daily dose of inspiration designed to help you reinvent yourself by optimizing your body and mind. I am Maria Horstman, a health editor and coach, a fitness trainer, a speaker, and an entrepreneur, founder of BeFabBeYou.com. Our episodes are short and will bring you valuable content and practical nuggets for optimal health and fitness that you can implement ASAP. Let's get you to feel fabulous every day. Are you ready? Check out the show notes too. 1, schedule a free call with me to discuss a plan to take your health to the next level. 2, submit a question to be featured in our Ask Me Anything episodes on Sundays. Connect with me on social media and much more. Hit the subscribe button, and if you like what you hear, share with your friends and leave it a rating. Must-have habit for life. Are you ready to chat about a nutrient that doesn't get enough attention, yet it's essential for our thyroid, metabolism, and energy, and loads more? Want to guess what it is? Come on now. H2O. Yes, you heard me right. Water. Why didn't I pick on selenium, zinc, magnesium, iron, iodine, vitamin D, or even fats? These are all important nutrients for our thyroid, metabolism, and so on. Let me tell you why. Reason 1, hydration and water is too important to disregard and not talk it over and over when approximately 75% of Americans are dehydrated. Reason number 2, it is because staying hydrated with water is associated with headaches, brain function, cardiovascular health, muscle and joint health, skin, body toxicity, weight management, fat burning. Hello. Yeah. I know that water and fats don't mix well together. I know you thought about this, huh? But the reality is that increased water intake leads to increased lipolysis. Lipolysis is a process that breaks down stored fat to generate energy. You want that, my friend? So yes, you want water. So let's burn that fat, baby. Here we go. Let's talk about water and your thyroid and metabolism. The body is at least 65% water. Now, did you know that overweight and obese people have less water than thin folks whose body is about 65% water? Wow. Obese people show as little as 40% water. This is amazing, and you understand why in a second here, why this is important. A quick call to action for you is to assure proper water intake so you are able to release the inches that you've been trying to or want to ditch. So as a coach, water intake is one of my first assessments and assignments that I hold my clients accountable for. And unfortunately, about every single one of them have hydration problems. But you know what? It changes quickly, and it changes for the better. Often people want to get to the big problems, right? Without realizing that one of the most basic habits, such as water intake, may well prevent them from achieving their overall health goals. So this is important, folks. And water is water. Water is not soda, coffee, juices, alcohol, or even flavored water that is manufactured, in bulk out there, instead of you putting a little fruit in your water. So how does water improve your metabolism? When we drink water, we're actually adding mostly oxygen to the body. And that is based on the composition of H2O, right? So that's because water is 11% hydrogen and 89% oxygen. So the oxygen has a molecular mass 8 times larger than that of two hydrogens. So the oxygen here drives the metabolism because it allows for fat combustion, and we want that. And since I love to talk about insulin, let me do that just here. It's the perfect time, because keep in mind that once insulin opens the gate of the cells actually, for glucose, for production of energy, it is the reaction of oxygen and glucose that produces energy. So drink up, baby, and breathe too, all right? So what's the problem with these non-water drinks like juices, sodas, alcohol, and coffee? Well. The body interprets them as food. Our digestive tract goes to work. And let me tell you, you don't want that for fake energy. Let me pick on sodas, soft drinks, because there is way too many people still drinking this junk. And yes, I said junk because it is junk. It is a big deal. And I will tell you why over here. Actually, I'm going to tell you one of the reasons that it's a big deal. There's many more. Because I want you to ditch soft drinks forever. I want you to commit to doing this for yourself, for your sake and the sake of your loved ones. Sodas contain phosphoric acid. So acids repel oxygen. When you drink soda, you are lowering the oxygen in your body. And when you do that, you're dehydrating yourself as well. And ultimately, you're lowering your metabolism. And if you're thinking, well, Maria, how come I feel that every time I drink them, I get a boost? Well, that's the sugar, or even the combination of the caffeine and the sugar, depending on the drink that you're having. And you know that's temporary. And if you're a soda drinker, you notice that sooner or not, either you're gonna fight the temptation of getting and drinking another one, or you're gonna fight, going after other stimulants, including sugary foods, sugary drinks, whatever it is. So to keep you up, because the problem is your energy is not up. So you're gonna do this. And I know I've been there, not with sodas, but with every other sugary stuff. Been there, done that, and I changed that. And I can help you to do the same. So how is this acidity deal here related to dehydration? How does this happen? So the body has to maintain a certain level of acidity in the body. You've heard about pH levels in the body, in the foods and the beverages. So that's often related to the acid versus alkaline foods as well. You might have heard too. So the blood is more alkaline than acid. So it can transport oxygen to get you energized to do the things that you really enjoy and you're here in this world to do. The blood has a pH of 7.4 and is considered alkaline. The water has a neutral pH of 7.0. So here's the shocker. Are you ready? For every 1 can of soda of 12 ounces of soda that is estimated to have a pH of 2.5, way below the neutral, way below what the blood is all about, the body needs as much as 30 glasses of 8 ounces of water each to get the body back to a neutral state with a pH of 7.0. You heard me right. You wonder why people are not feeling well? Come on, folks. Holy smokes. If you're still drinking sodas, I hope this information will inspire you to stop immediately and at least put a plan of attack to reduce to 0 at some point. Put that date in your calendar. Do it. And please do not buy and serve sodas to other folks. Even if you hate their guts, they don't deserve that. Nobody deserves this stuff. So if you choose to keep drinking, ask yourself what's going on here. You don't love yourself or something? Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat. This is really how I feel about this stuff. How are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this? Is innate energy, good metabolism, and health not worth the effort of ditching this one thing? I know it's an addiction. I know I was very addicted to sugar. I understand this. You can do it. And keep in mind, by the way, that I'm only talking about one little thing about sodas. And that thing is the acidity and the impact, the oxygen and the metabolism. There is plenty more than I can speak up. I can do, I don't know how many, talks on this. You have a choice. That's the beautiful thing. Choose wisely. I'm also here to remind you that you can do anything that you believe it is valuable to you. So again, why is your health not so important to you? What is in your way? You are in your way. And it's okay to get help to hold you accountable, to put a plan. And I'm here to help you out if you like. So how would you know that you are dehydrated? 1, yes, look at the color and the smell of your pee-pee. Does it have a strong yellow color? Does it stink? The odor, by the way, it's more like ammonia, and that's when the urine is highly concentrated. Number 2, don't drink much water and don't feel thirsty. That's a sign actually that you could be dehydrated. Could you believe it? Believe it or not, the body adjusts to the lack of water and practically turns off the water knob. Look, most of my life, I barely drank water, maybe 2 cups a day, except when I was playing volleyball out there and it was very hot days. I was rarely thirsty. I know this from a personal experience. And hear me out, I didn't sweat much either. Look, I used to I played in many outdoor volleyball tournaments, and that's doubles. And in very hot days here in Atlanta in the summer and the spring, I always wonder why I didn't sweat as much as many other people. I had no idea, folks. Absolutely clueless. Actually, I thought it was a pretty good thing that I didn't sweat, and I used to make fun of those people who sweat a lot. Yeah. Nobody knew. I didn't know. Okay. Good news is that you can turn the water knob back on, just like I did. Give your body 3 to 4 days. Cut the sodas, caffeinated beverages, alcohol, and drink up. How much water? You might be asking. At least half your body weight in ounces. So that is, if you weigh about 200 pounds, drink at least 100 ounces of water throughout the day. Listen to me here. All I'm suggesting is that if you want to lose inches and pounds, feel more energized to do the things that you enjoy and deserve to do, hydrate with water. It is simple and inexpensive, must-have habit to sustain for as long as you shall live. If you have no clue how much water you're drinking a day, that's easy. You can change that right now. You start tracking it right now. On a piece of paper, your phone, apps. There's plenty of that stuff out there. I love my purple 24-ounce Contigo BPA-free water bottle. It's my target is about 2.5 bottles a day, and I have several water bottles. And I normally use this one because people have habit too. I like this little guy, and I carry it with me wherever I go. And it's a habit. It has become a habit. So pick one bottle for you. 24 ounces, 32 ounces. I don't care. Okay? Just do it. And if you're far away from your target, start increasing the intake cup by cup, ounce by ounce. Drink throughout the day and avoid drinking loads of water together, and especially close to bedtime, or you're going to be in the bathroom all night long. Try to be done with your water by 7 or 8 o'clock. Think about this. Why is that so important to drink throughout the day? Well, that's when most of us are actually active and working, and we need that energy, right? It makes sense. Now, if you work overnight, that's a little different. Now that I have reminded you of the importance of water, my friend, drink it up, baby. What's today's practical nugget? Know how much water and other beverages that you drink daily. As needed, set a plan to increase the intake of the water and to lower the intake of the non-helpful liquids that you're drinking. If that's your case, track your intake and how you feel as well. More energy, sleep better, soreness, headaches, that kind of stuff. So I would love to see how you're doing. Send me an email or a message on social media and keep me on the loop. I would love to know. Stay tuned also in the next episodes because I will start sharing more information about functional blood chemistry analysis, what it is, the benefits, and I'll give you examples of its awesomeness. Having your blood marker and results fall within a normal range doesn't mean that you're optimal. You will love this stuff. In the meantime, if you're confused, overwhelmed about getting started or restarted, and you need some help, I'm here for you. Book a call with me. Go to bfabbu.com, and I'm ready. So let's get you on the drive seat to get your health back on track so you live a more vibrant life. Thanks for listening and sharing this podcast with others. Talk to you soon. Thanks for listening to the BFABU Made Simple podcast. Can you do me a favor? If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend and leave it a rating. It helps the podcast and I really appreciate it. If you're wondering where to start, head over to my website, linked in the show notes, to sign up to receive encouragement, tips, and strategies to maximize results. While you're there, download a free health guide to get you started today. If you're looking for a coach and trainer to help you optimize your weight, body, and health, get on my calendar. Let's discuss your goals, establish a custom plan, implement it, and celebrate your results. Together, we can do this. Find the link to schedule a free energy audit strategy session also in the show notes. Connect with me on social media. I would love for you to let me know that you're listening to the show. Also see the show notes for the links. In addition to a qualified healthcare practitioner, it's important that you have someone in your corner who is in for you and will help you to plan and stay on track implementing your goals. Are you ready? Let's rock and roll this boat. I will see you on the next episode of BFABU Made Simple. Just a reminder that this podcast is for educational purposes only. This podcast is not a substitute for healthcare by a doctor or other qualified medical professionals. This podcast is provided on the understanding that it does not constitute medical or other professional advice or services.